This one move could change everything for the Dallas Stars as GM Jim Nill has his work cut out for him. As we welcome into Stars Digest. My name's Matthew Wagner, and 94.9% of you guys are not subscribed yet. Be sure to subscribe. Completely free, no money changes hands. Daily updates on the Dallas Stars. And also be sure to leave a like and a comment. I do read a lot of the comments. I do reply to all the comments. We're just 21 subscribers away from 100. So help me get there. I would be immensely grateful for that. And so it would really just help me out. Or a small creator, right? If you're a fan of the Dallas Stars or just a casual fan wanting to know more about the team, hey, come on in. We'd love to have you. So what am I talking about? Well, you could probably say, well, Matthew, you're talking about signing Jason Robertson, right? This one move could change everything, right? It's about signing Jason Robertson. No. Unfortunately, as I put on my protective headgear, it's about trading Jason Robertson. If he doesn't get the money he's owed, he might walk, and instead of letting him go for nothing, the Stars could trade him. So, what do I mean? Well, I have a couple mock trades here. But first, let's go over Jason Robertson's stats so far. So, if you look over his stats, 96 points, 45 of them goals. He is a unbelievable player for the Dallas Stars. He's played himself into this contract. Again, if the Dallas Stars can't offer him what he's worth, I would say it's realistic to trade him because you could get a decent package back. You really could. Again, he could easily be a 50-goal, 60-assist kind of player. And the Stars truly do need him. He's only 26, so this is his real chance for a big payday. But again, you have to think about it. If you sign Robertson, you have to think about giving up and letting Maverick Bourque walk and Jamie Benn walk. So those guys are going to have to walk. Or you have to make some trades to finagle the cap in a way where you can be able to get Jason Robertson back. So I have 3 mock trades here that we're going to go over, and we're going to see which one is the best. And be sure to leave a comment. I want to hear what your favorite one was, and I want to hear your mock trades. And no matter how ridiculous they may be, no matter how realistic they will be, I want to hear them. So first one I have is the New Jersey Devils. Dallas will receive Dawson Mercer, Simone Nemec, and a first-round pick. New Jersey will receive Jason Robertson. I like this because it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite of all of them, but it's one of my favorites because, again, you get Dawson Mercer, you get Simone Nemec. So Dawson Mercer, how this looks is Dawson Mercer comes in. He's got 42 points as a center, 20 goals, 22 assists. Again, 24 years old, 2 years younger than Robertson. Could play center, could play winger, could slot in with Johnston or Mikko Rantanen, can play that first line. And so I like that. Shooting percentage is really good for him. Simone Nemec is the one where I kind of think you could do better. But again, you're getting a young defenseman, 22 years of age, 26 points, 11 goals, 15 assists. He was used on the power play, but not a whole lot. He's more that Esa Lindell prototype with a little bit more offensive upside. So you can mold that into a great second pairing defenseman. He would be great with Thomas Harley, I believe. I truly think he would be. And then you get that first round pick, right? So that's kind of where it also ties in. And that's keeping your core together with stability in the future. I think that's the big key right there. It's stability in the future. So that is, if we're ranking them in the threes, this is probably my third one. So my second one that I have keyed up here is the San Jose Sharks. So Dallas will get Will Smith, a first-round pick, and Shakir Mukhamadullin. So, again, I apologize if I completely butchered that. I really am sorry. But San Jose received Jason Robertson. So, the first-round pick, obviously, each of these trades involves a first-round pick. So, if you get Shakir, here's what his stats will look like. You're getting a player that is 24 years old, 50 games played, 12 points. He is more that shutdown defenseman or two-way defenseman, right? He could have some more offensive upside if you don't want to re-sign any of your defensemen like Petrovic or, Kolyachonok leaves, stuff like that. So you can bring him in, right? And again, time on ice, he was that third pairing defenseman. He was paired at times with John Klingberg. So I wouldn't mind seeing them, if the Sharks don't re-sign Klingberg, bring in Klingberg in that trade. That would be great to see. But obviously the big package there is getting a young Will Smith. 21 years of age, 59 points. Again, he's got that Robertson upside. It's about how does he grow from being this season where he had 69 games played and 59 points. 17 power play points, power play goals were 8. Again, he was on the line with Macklin Celebrini, who is a generational talent. You're pairing him with Wyatt Johnston, who in himself is possibly a generational talent in himself. You could pair him with Will Smith and see where that goes. So that's trade number 2. My big trade number 1 is actually the New Jersey Devils. Because, again, I don't think the Stars want to trade him in conference if they're going to trade him. You could see him go... Well, that's my New Jersey one. You could see him go to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, Pittsburgh would be swinging big. Dallas would receive Rutger McGroarty, Brian Rust, a first, a second, and Pittsburgh would get Robertson with an 8-year extension. So, Brian Rust's speed is what's really the big picture here. You get Brian Rust and Rutger McGroarty. So, if we look at Rutger McGroarty, let's start with him. Rutger McGroarty is young. He's only 22 years old. The thing about him is he has struggled in Pittsburgh. 24 games, 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists, 37 shots. Not a lot of time on ice. Kind of a third, fourth line player. He needs a change of scenery. So if you get Rutger McGroarty, you bring him in with that change of scenery, he can be molded just like Robertson was and to play alongside Wyatt Johnston with the young guys. You could see him really blossom. Now, I know that's kind of a boomer bust player you're getting back, but your guy, this is a guy that can be molded like clay into that next offensive top tier weapon. Brian Rust is another guy that comes in. He is a little bit older than Robertson. He's only 33. 72 games, 65 points. That is huge. 29 goals, 36 assists. This guy is speedy and he's gritty, and this is the kind of guy you want in your second line or first line if you move him up. 65 points is huge. The 183 shots is big too. 4 game-winning goals, 8 power play goals, 24 power play points. You're lowering the power play points because but he's with Crosby, right? But imagine you put him with Mikko Rantanen and Wyatt Johnston, what he can accomplish with that speed, with Rantanen's passing ability, the quick shot of Johnston, and the speed coming into the zone, time on ice, 12-25. Really good. Again, this is my favorite trade by far because you're getting a player that has shown that he can be in situations that would deem him not to be good. He's knocked it out of the park. He's hit the ball, ran, caught it, and thrown himself out. Because you'll see him down the wing. He is versatile. He can play defense when he needs him to in the offensive zone. He's just all over the ice. It was very noticeable in that Philadelphia Flyers series. So, with that being said, I also talked about what if they let go of Tyler Seguin or they play Tyler Seguin's contract out, right? How would that look going forward? So I have this graphic here, and you'll see it as you see projected lineup of the 27-28 Dallas Stars after Seguin, comes off his deal. So shout out to Puckpedia for this. Tyler Seguin with $2 million, right? You re-sign him 1 year, $2 million. Arttu Huru, Oscar Beck. I like this. 1 year, $2 million, right? Emil Hemming comes in, Matt Duchene, Justin Ritzkovian, Maverick Bourque on a 6-year deal, 6x6. I like this because again, you're looking. Maverick Bourque has put up almost the same amount of points as Logan Stankoven, so that's why he gets that deal. Roope Hintz, 8.45. Robertson gets $12 million over 7 years. Again, you're playing this out as if you get rid of most of your defensive core in terms of Lyubushkin's gone, Myers is gone. You get rid of Steele, Blackwell, all these guys leave, and this is what you end up with because you're going to bring in those younger guys and Semenov, right? So you're near one of your 7-year deal at $12.5 million. Alex DeBrincat comes in $11 million. They go big game hunting and they go get Alex DeBrincat at $11 million, 30 signed till he's 36 with Johnston and Mikko Rantanen. This is again if they do not trade Jason Robertson, he stays with the team. Well, I want to hear what you guys think. What is your favorite mock trade of the 3? And put in your own mock trade if you think you have one better. I would love to hear it. And that's all for Stars Digest. My name is Matthew Wagner. As always, go Stars, and we'll see you next time.